everybody, so like I said in my previous video, on my quest to find the best noise cancelling headphone for your dollar, I have stumbled upon the AKG N700NCs. Now if you guys don't know, AKG is one of the most well-represented brands that were purchased by Samsung along with Harman. So today we're going to take a look at these headphones and we're going to determine if these headphones are worth the $350 price tag, and also raises a question, how come I've never seen these in stores? Maybe we'll find out. Now, before we go any further, I do have to address, because if you guys have not been following me on my social medias, yes, I do have social media, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. I will leave them in my bio if you want to follow me. The story to get these headphones were very, very hard. Now, as you guys know, I don't make a lot of money, and I usually keep all my products that I review, like the Sonys and the Bose. But unfortunately, these will be the first pairs that I'm going to unfortunately have to return. Not because they're bad, I don't know anything about them, I just do not have the money. And let me explain the backstory. So 2 months ago, almost, I contacted AKG asking if they could help me out by giving me a review unit, possibly. I explained I was very short on money. I still don't have enough money to keep these headphones. I asked them if they could possibly just send me a review unit, and I'd be happy to send them back. They unfortunately did not respond to my request, and it's not the customer service, it was the marketing team. Now, I was a little disappointed because usually I hear back from people when they deny me. I've heard it back from JBL, I've heard it back from Bose and everybody. I usually go out and buy these products on my own, but I thought maybe they could respond. They just refused to not respond and not talk to me, and it felt really bad. So I said, you know what? If you want something done, just do it yourself. So AKG marketing team, if you're watching this, please do just one thing in the future. Please respond to people that would like to request a pair before you do your background if you feel they're worthy or not. Because leaving people on red is just a stupid thing. So please respond. That is just my personal opinion. But like I always tell everybody, my personal influences, my personal problems and stuff are not going to reflect this review. I'm going to keep all bias and all opinions, everything of my personal stuff out of it while talking about your dollars on spending for headphones. Now we got the little story out of the way, let's get right to the unboxing. So as you guys know, every unboxing I do it nice and quick and easy and get straight to the point. Also, just want to say this is also my first exposure to AKG. While I have used their wired headphones, AKG branded themselves, these are my first ever. So we're going to open these up. I don't have a knife, but I do have a fine pointed screwdriver that will do the trick. Boom. See? Plain simple. Alright, so pulling it out. Also on the bottom, we do see they are designed for Samsung, but you can use these with iPhones. We all know the drill. Now, back here gives you a little idea of what they are going for in the marketing. I gotta say, this is a very different unboxing experience that I am noticing. This feels very premium, very good. I like this experience a lot. So now we have the pull tab, open up. Ooh, that is nice. I opened up the wrong way though. That is nice. I will give it that. That was a nice unboxing. So this is the case for the AKG's N700. In here, you get your little booklet, instructions, and all that. Accessories are in here, but I'm not going to focus too much on them because, like I said, I am sending these back, so I don't want to take too much out of it. But you do get your micro USB charging cable, which I think is kind of stupid because if Samsung, you own these headphones, why not just put the Type-C? But enough of that. There is the N700NC. The case itself is a little bigger than I thought, but it's still no doubt just a carrying case. It's very nice, I will give it that. So when we open these up, pull these out the zipper, headphones we are greeted to. Now these are my first time seeing these. I have no idea how they are. There are little tags here, and let's go. So the case is hollow. It does keep them protected, and here are the headphones. Now these do look nice on first, but in order to get a real sense of what they look like I always say, you gotta try them out on your, ears. So let's flip it over. So these are the AKG N700NCs. Now design-wise, these do feel similar to the Bose and stuff, but I gotta say, this feels very weird. Normally, when you buy $350 headphones, also just wanna fix this real fast. Okay, so normally when you buy $350 headphones, you normally would expect some premium build quality, but this is really kind of weird because this feels a lot like plastic. I mean, it does have a little heft to it. It's light though, but it's not heavy. But I would have expected it to have had a little more metal housing. The hinges obviously are a piece of metal, but the whole frame of these headphones are just feels like plastic. And when I do the bend test, they don't flex as well. But these are just feels. They're not actually what you're gonna feel when you put them on your head. But from my first instincts, while I do like the fact that they are light and I do think the look is okay, the feel, it doesn't feel premium. And you're paying $350 for premium headphones. Now again, looks can be deceiving. We always know, like I say, sound quality and stuff. But let's just do the sound. Let's just put them on my head for a second. I'm gonna set these on 4. Now these are by no means supposed to be, you know, workout headphones. So putting them on, they look okay. All right, guys. I'll be honest, and these swerve out. They look kind of funny. Okay. I'm not saying any disrespect to AKG. I'm pretty sure there is a specific need. But when I put them on my head, maybe I just need to extend the neck a little bit. But when I put these on my head, I look like some kind of spaceman. Like this, like I thought Beats was bad, but their design actually makes this look better. Like it feels like I'm back in the 80s. Now the memory foam cups do feel fine. They are an oval shape, not a circle shape. These do feel nice though. There is some padding on the top to help with that sound, but I can't get over how I look. Oh my goodness. But these do feel very nice on the ear. They do isolate noise even without the noise canceller on. So there is some isolation going on. They don't clamp on, but they're nice and sturdy. I can hear myself sound muffled, so that's a good sign. Now, when it comes to versatility, on the left ear cup, we do have our volume controls. You have your up and down. These are surprisingly made of metal, but the whole housing and stuff just feels really, really cheap plasticky. That's just from what I'm getting. And on the right side, we have our power up button, ambient noise, and the micro USB, which again, Samsung, you own, for crying out loud. You own this company. You couldn't put the Type-C on? Ugh. Now, again, like I always say, noise and everything doesn't make for good headphones, and it all comes down to the noise canceller and, of course, sound quality. So we're going to try these bad boys out. Let's give them a shot. Let's see how they sound, and yeah, let's see. So, as you guys know my test, airplane noise, baby cry, and then we do our regular sound test. So, let's get going. All right, guys. So, as you know, these are all synced up and ready to go, so let us turn these bad boys on. You have to flip a switch. They make a noise. They have a nice animation noise when they turn on, and now comes the noise cancellation. And hello, hello, hello. Okay, these are. Ooh, oh, okay. Yeah, there's cabin pressure. Ooh, that's actually really strong. Okay, all right. So while putting these on immediately, while it does do a good job, it's nowhere near the Bose or the Sony's. They do actually do a pretty good job of noise cancellation because you can feel less noise coming in. But there's a lot of cabin pressure, and normally the Beats had that, but it wasn't as much. Now these are active noise cancelers, so they do adopt with every sound. While I think these are better than the Beats when it comes to noise cancellation, because I still use the Beats on and off, these do develop a lot of cabin pressure, and by putting these on one more time, they really do. I mean, again, they look so funny, but yeah, it feels so much cabin pressure. But again, let's do the test. So we're gonna do 3 tests. The first test we're gonna do is the airplane mode. Then we're gonna do a new test where we have public noise, like you're out in public. And then we're gonna do the baby cry. So first up is the airplane, all max stereo. Let us load these bad boys up. Noise is playing, headphones on. Okay. All right. Okay, so first thing I noticed, compared to the Bose and Sony's, they did a lot more. This just kind of gets the jet feel, but you can still hear the rumbles, you can still hear it. To me, it's a little weak, but it's not terrible. It does a good job of isolating some of it, but not all of it, like the Bose and the Sony's were able to do. Sony's pretty much almost completely got rid of it. The Bose were very good. This just falls a little shy. But it's close to the Bose, but it needs a lot more. Now let's try the public transportation. Now let's put on public noise. I mean, yeah, it gets out some of the noise, but it's still... Alright, so yeah, it did a little better job on that, but it's still... I mean, I'm not trying to say these are terrible noise cancelers because there still are. Also, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Truthfully, these aren't as strong as I thought. They do a good job, but not like on the level of Bose. I keep going back to them because those two ultimately had the better noise cancellation. I mean, this one's very good or pretty good even. I don't know. I'm a little I'm a little split on this. But now let's get to the baby noise. Maybe we can redeem ourselves with that. All right, let's try it. Okay, all right. It actually does a better job on this one. Okay. Yeah, it does a better job. Oh, thank God, it did so good on that. All right. So when it comes to the baby noise, this actually redeems itself. So if you're on an airplane, these will be pretty fine. I don't think you'll really worry too much, but if you're on public transportation or if you're ever going to take these out, these don't really take out too much noise. It does take out some of it, but it doesn't get the majority like I was anticipating. I'm sorry. But now let's get to the sound quality. So let's pick a song. And before we also end the review, we are going to give it a chance to redeem itself with some sound. So let's play a quick sound with some bass. Let's get some songs going here. So the first song we're going to listen to, well, I am going to listen to, is a song with some bass. Let's play this one. All right. Oh, that's not bad. That's actually really nice. Let me blast it up full blast. Wow, that's very clean. That's actually really clean. The bass isn't punchy, but it's nicely blended in. Something I noticed with AKG, they nice to blend the bass in. Wow, okay, so sound quality, it redeems itself. Like, guys, this thing redeems itself on sound quality. To be honest with you, that was clean. You got your mids. I think that's the thing with AKG. I like that they focus on the mids because I were able to do with the AKG Galaxy Buds, I guess you could say. I was able to test these out, and surprisingly, these things got a lot of good balance in there. And this is the same thing, except it's much cleaner. It sounds similar to the Bose, but I actually kind of prefer these in terms. It's clean, it's balanced, you do get your bass in there. It's not punchy bass, but it's blended in nicely. But now let's listen to some relaxing music, and let's take another two. Let's listen to Bohemian Rhapsody. Wow, that's actually really good. I gotta say, the vocals are clear, the instruments are very, very vibrant, but I can hear everything much more clearer because it's got much more mids in there. And I gotta say, it's pretty good. One more song just to top it off. Listen to an orchestra song, some Godzilla. Ooh, that's nice. It's got that epicness in the song, but the headphones itself are actually really good. I don't hear myself talking, so that's good. That means you hear the music with the noise canceller on. And this is pretty good. Now let's listen to some strings and we'll see. Wow, that's nice. Okay, so damn, these things actually redeem themselves in sound quality. So this is gonna sound crazy, but the sound qualities on these things are actually really good. I may even go as far as say these may actually top, in my opinion, may top the Bose. These sounded so much better. They were alive. It had much more cleaner mids. You hear the vocals, you hear every instrument. The bass was just about right. Now, one thing I will say, these do require an app, so you're going to need to check out the app if you are going to want to customize. Now, before we give to my final ratings on these headphones, let me give off a few things. So there is a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, although it does convert to 2.5 as well, which again, I don't know why they did that. They also has an ambient aware noise. So when you hit the button on the side here and you put these on, not only will you be able to hear everything around you, but you can also take in because of the microphones. But microphone quality, I am not too sure on. I will do a test later on before I send these back. I do want to get the best out of these things, but yeah, overall, the ambient noise is nice. Again, they do look kind of weird, but still, they're not the worst looking headphones, I will say that. And battery life. Now, these run Bluetooth 4.2, so you'll get good signal, but like I said, battery life, with the noise canceller on, you can get around, on the box, it claims 23 hours, but if you take the noise canceller off, it'll be 36. Now, you can turn these off on here. There is no button. You're gonna have to use the app for that, which is one little complaint because everything goes through the app. But the app, I've tried it out. It is actually very nice. The EQ you can mess with, you can adjust, but the default settings are really nice. So final thoughts on these headphones. Well, I will say there is a lot of potential here. There is potential. Now, what do I mean by potential? So first off, let me just get the positives out of the way, and then we'll do the negatives. So the positive with these things is the sound. The noise was amazing. The quality of the sound was awesome. I think these are my personal favorite sounding headphones. If I had the money, I would keep these in a heartbeat. I really would keep these. And they sound great. They really do have everything I like in a headphone. I like the fact that these things are, customizable. They're just like the Bose and Sony, and they really do sound nice. I can't get over it. I think these are my favorite sounding pair of headphones. Another positive that I like is, believe it or not, this is gonna sound crazy, but I also like the fact that the noise canceller does work with some things. The noise canceller, I'll get into the negatives, but it does work when playing music, and it's definitely great when it comes down to public transportation and that baby noise. But those are my only two positives. Everything else, now we gotta get right into the negatives. My first negative is design. While these aren't the worst looking headphones in the world, they are no doubt still they're just not. And oh yeah, these fold up, by the way, so if you wondered, yes, they fold up like these. But the design kind of looks weird. No offense, AKG, if you're watching this video, please take some notes. Maybe you want to tweak the design a little bit to make it less look like you're a rocket spaceship man or rocket man. Yes, not taking hints of the movie, but still, when I put these on, these literally look like I'm in outer space. One giant leap for mankind, be woo wee. So please tweak the design if you do update these. Number two, the noise cancellation. These are very, very weak. They're not the worst, but they're definitely not the best. It didn't do a good job on the public transportation. It did an on the airplane. The baby noise was the only one it did well on, but these, they need a lot of work. And number three, build quality. These things feel incredibly cheap. For $350, I would expect a lot more premium feeling. The ear cups are nice, but if you look at the cutouts, they don't feel as if they were, I guess you could say, they should have been a little rounder. I feel like if they had just curved it just a little bit more, it would be more space for everybody's ear. But again, it's based on their design. And last complaint that I have with this is the cabin pressure. These are by far one of the biggest complaints that I would have with this. The noise canceller, like I said, it isn't that good, but the cabin pressure this thing develops is crazy. But with that said though, these are a good pair of potential headphones. If AKG, this is my advice, AKG, if you're watching this, first off, please respond next time. And number two, take away the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, the 2.5, put a 3.5 in there, replace the micro USB with a USB Type-C, make this thing out of some more, I guess, premium material instead of this plastic feel. Even though this is metal, it's still, these headphones feel cheap. So you want to add some premium feel and build to it. So add some more premium materials. Work on that noise cancellation because these things create a lot of cabin pressure. And when it comes to sound quality, you guys nailed it. I would say the sound quality was phenomenal. I think these are my favorite sounding, even with the problems. But the main issue is the $350 price tag. While Sony, Bose, Beats, and every other headphone are pricing them at $350, there are some other headphones out there that'll cost less. These things should not be $350. I'm sorry. AKG, you are a well-represented brand, but you do not need to price these at $350. For what you're offering here, you could go buy the Bose or the Sonys, and they will do probably a better job. I'm not trying to discredit you guys, but for $350, these should not be that price point. I would let this go if it was $299, $249, or anything under $300. I don't see these being valued at $350 a right bargain, and I'm sorry. So if these were to go on sale, if these were at $249 to $299, I would probably recommend picking these up because these do have some things that could work. But AKG, you really should take some notes. Try to tweak this in the future, but for the average consumer, I don't think I can recommend because there's just not enough here for me to say it's worth over the Bose, but it has things that it can compete with. So I am saying that there are some things here. This has potential. So out of 5 stars, I normally don't give stars. I'm gonna give these 3.5 to 4 stars. These are very good sounding headphones, but they need a lot of work. So that is it for the review. So once again, I would like to say thank you to AKG, but they didn't send me the pair of headphones. So again, I'm not going to get into my personal stuff. But again, thank you guys for watching. I really hope you found this video informative, and I hope I was able to clear up anything. If you have any questions about these headphones, because I will try these out before I send them back. But please do let me know down below. What are your thoughts on these? Have you tried them out? And that's going to do it for this video. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Please let me know your thoughts down below about these. As always, if you like the button, hit the dislike button. I'm sorry. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. Again, thank you for watching, and peace.